Honda Pilot Overland, Aaron here, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to install a full-size spare in a first-gen Honda Pilot. So at first thought, you might be thinking to yourself, there's no way that full-size spare will fit underneath the Pilot. The dummy tire is just way too small to fit up here, but believe it or not, you can fit it, and I'm going to show you guys how. So the first thing you'll need is one of these little valve removers, tire valve remover. So what you'll do is just take your valve stem cover off, put in the valve removal tool, and untwist it until all the air comes out. While that's deflating, you might want to take your spare tire cover, access cover here off, and get your tire wrench out and get it ready. Alright, once you have the valve stem out and the tire is completely deflated, you'll want to flip it over and start sliding it up under the vehicle. And you take this plastic plate here and slide it in through the hub hole. Alright, and then what you want to do is start taking up the slack here in the wire. It's kind of important to get the rear of the tire seated in the correct position before you get the front in the right spot. Alright, once you get it there, you just get it started here in the front. And keep cranking. It'll suck it up in there nicely. Alright, so once you have it up under here, you can either put the valve stem back in. I just put the valve cap back on. I'm going to keep the valve stem out. Some pros and cons. Biggest problem I can see is that storing it deflated, you could somehow pop it off the bead. It hasn't happened yet. But that could happen. It doesn't, depress the tire too much in any spot, so I don't think there's any issues with like creasing or like, the tire getting weak from being folded anyways. Crazy. This particular tire's been under here for like 3 years, so and the rubber still looks like it's in good shape to me. Let me take you over here. I think my favorite thing about this setup is that the tire really does tuck up and out of the way. It doesn't hang down like crazy. This spare that I just put under the vehicle is actually a 245/75/16, so it is quite a bit bigger than stock. A regular full-size spare would fit much more easily. You might not even have to deflate it. In fact, I don't think you would have to. This is an oversized spare. So, again, it's a 245/75/16. On my next set of wheels, I am definitely going to go up to 235/85 16s. And looking at the tread here, those will be due for an upgrade here pretty soon. So put the cap back on once you're done. Put your tire iron away, and you can put your little valve tool. You'll want to keep your valves and your valve tool ready. And that'll conclude the tip of the day, how to store an oversized spare tire in your first gen Honda Pilot.